And welcome back to the Tableau Jedi channel. Today we're going to be talking about making a dual axis chart. What we'll be making is a dual axis bar and line chart. What is a dual axis chart? It's also called a multiple axis chart. It uses two axes to easily illustrate the relationships between two variables with different magnitudes and scales of measurement. The relationship between two variables is referred to as a correlation, as you know. A dual axis chart illustrates plenty of information using limited space, so you can discover trends you may have otherwise missed. What we're going to be doing is working off of the Global Superstore 2016 version. I'll go ahead and put a link to that in the description. That way, if you want to pause the video, download it, bring it up, and work along with side by side with me. Okay, so we're going to come up here. Here's the order date. Let's go ahead and drag it over to your column. Now notice this is blue. That does not necessarily mean a measurement or dimension. It means it's right now it is in discrete mode. Right click on it. I'm just going to show you this. See, it's in discrete mode. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at quarter. Okay, you notice that automatically turned it into continuous. Okay, let's look at some measures here. All right, you have discount, you have profit, you have quantity, you have sales. What you don't have is cost. What is cost? Cost is simply sales minus profit. So let's go ahead and make a calculated field. I'm not going to go too in depth in calculated fields. That is another video I have. I'll also put a link to that in the description if you want to really look into that. So come up here. Let me show you how simple this is. Create calculated field. We are going to call this cost. Enter. Okay. Now, let me show you how simple this is. Sales, see? Automatically had it. Click on that. Minus profit. Look at there. It was just that simple, folks. The calculation is valid. We'll go ahead and click OK. So there it is. There's another measurement. Okay, let me give you some advice. If you're going to do this, one is going to be a bar, one is going to be a line. First one you're going to do is the bar. You need to think about what has the highest magnitude or scale on it. And here's the reason why. This is what it'll look like. So you really don't want that. That's dumb. So here's what we do. So sales, this is going to have the highest magnitude in scale. So we'll take sales, drag it over to the rows. Okay. It's not a bar yet. We'll get to that. No big deal. What do we want to compare it to? Let's say, see how much profit we made. Take profit, drag it over. See that? See the triangle right there? That's where it's going to land. If you was going to put that in front of it, see where it is, but you don't want to do that. Just a little advice, drop it there. Okay, so there's your two charts. The one on the right, go ahead and right click it, come down, dual axis. Now in some cases, this would be fine. You would want this visualization. It's up to you. I want a bar and line chart. So come over to sales. Remember, that's the one we want to make the bar chart out of. Sales. See, this card right here is showing profit. Come back to sales. Here's your card for that. Okay. See where it says automatic? Drop it down, and it gives you all kinds of options there. We want to click on bar. Look at there. Let me warn you again about something. This is actually visually misleading. Give you an example. So on the bar here, What does it say? $1,481,000. Well, the line visually makes it seem like that's it, but no. What was that? That was $167,000. That was your profit for that quarter. So here's what you do. See the scales here? Okay. Right click on it. Synchronize Axis. Now there you go. That's a better visually representation of that. So now this is working off of its own scale. You can get rid of this if you want. You can drop down and show header. We'll leave it up for now. So there's your bar and line chart. There's things you can do with it. I'm not going to completely clean this up, but I will just a little bit. So let's start with the bar. There again, sales. Go to size. This is going to change the width of those bars. So on fixed, we'll go to manual. And that can go all the way down to here, back up. And there's times that you do want space in between when it comes to, say, labeling. So we'll do that. Okay. How about we slice and dice this bar? Okay. We'll take product. Let's go to category. And go to colors. Look at there. So, blue is furniture, office supplies, technology. Well, you can also take category and go to label. And there you go, it labels it. You can change that. You can go into label, go down to alignment, direction, and do that. You can change the colors of this. Click on whatever, it changes the colors. I'm not going to go deeply into cleaning up this chart. That's going to be another video for another day that's coming very shortly. So definitely subscribe. You're going to have a lot of videos coming at you in the near future. So that's going to be a simple bar and line chart. You also, if you've ever heard of a donut chart, which I know you have, you use that as well. This is actually a dual axis chart. Believe it or not, that's how they do that. That's the trick in doing this is creating a parameter and dual axis. So you do use it in other places as well. So that's going to be it on creating a simple bar and line, a dual axis chart. If you like the video, go ahead and head on down and click that like button. While you're at it, go ahead and subscribe because there's, like I said, there's going to be more videos coming your way. Thank you for tuning in to the Tableau Jedi channel.